L'entrée avant le mobile,
Have a glimpse of what we did since 2019 and then 2023. So we are starting with the two artists that you know. Thabiso Vili from South Africa and Inka Kenzia. It's not working.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for the invite.
So can you explain us your work and what is the relationship between us, like Monza, the government, and what we are trying to do for the future? In few words.
Yeah. So our project is going to be Kwasuka Sukela, which is a Zulu word for once upon a time or in the beginning. So we collaborated together in 2023 to research with different poets the different origin stories across Africa. And then we took those origin stories and then we transformed them into poetry that explores a new African origin story in relation to science and the Big Bang and spirituality as well. We did that with 4 poets, with immersive language. We've had a long partnership as well since 2019, with Saison Africa, with Thosi. So we've been working on a lot of immersive work and are excited to keep working together in this African and French collaboration.
So you're going to see the work inside of the box, but Inka is the designer. Can you please explain us how did you work?
Yes, thank you so much. So thank you for seeing that. We collaborated with AI on this as well, but also really focused on bringing as many fine artists and artists into the work. So all the elements that you see in there that are animated also are coming from humans that are doing beautiful work across the years. It's also been great because this work has been adapted to Dome and VR, so it's been able to be seen in these various formats, and the work translates fantastically into that. Musicians as well, traditional musicians, really, really beautiful work within that. So we're really excited to share this with you. We're also excited that there are opportunities like these for everyone, for artists to be collaborating together, that is artists within Southern Africa and also just across the continent. Has been an absolute delight, so thank you kindly.
And normally it is used to be broadcasted in a planetarium, and I was talking to some people of your staff, and they were telling us that you have a planetarium, so it would be a real honor to bring those work of art into it. Yes. So second one is a Mensa production from the beginning to the end. So Michael is the architect of everything. So we've been working with him since 2019. He's a producer of immersive art, and he's going to explain you Conchicha, which is a collaboration between Benin, Brazil, and France. And so we did a tour we went to Brazil, we went to Benin, and we are really delighted to be able to showcase this in Kenya today.
Thank you, Liz. It's a long story. Conchicha. Yes. It's a long story, but I make short. It's like the cooperation with Monza. The beginning is to 23. Conchicha is the link in fond, the link between the people. Yes, it's fond language. All our project that you see is a cooperation between on va dire, storyteller, innovating content, like Immersive Box, not only film, and also we make collaboration with all the Afro-descendants, and we all, between French, European, and each time with cooperation. This one is one of the example. Conchica is a link. It's a cooperation between 3 countries, and the author came from Brazil and from Benin to, what is the story? Conchica is the story of slave, and Conchica is also a story of cultural, how we adapt, how a culture make this adaptation in a new country, how Vodou Temple, because we make a lot of film, go to to a new world in Brazil and become candomblé. And also, 2 things is very important. The first is the format, because we buy with Mansa a specific dome to have immersive content. And the young people, the young people come from Ukraine. Yes, it's another storytelling. We show to the young people, to all the people in Benin and Brazil, this 4,000 kids in all the school is see our story in an immersive content with a new impact. It's like a magic bubble, like you can see. So the impact is not the same, and we always think and it continue the circulation is also very important of different countries. You go in South Africa, you go in Benin, and after in Senegal, in Mozambique, and we work hard for that. And the last thing, we make adaptation in different language, because it's not only French, English, it's also Fon, maybe Yoruba, and we make adaptation for all the language for all the people.
Using AI?
Not for that, but for Kasukesa we use AI, but for that the language we use translator.
Use translator.
Yes, to have impact. Voilà.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now, yes, and then we are trying to make also books for kids, because it's really a story for kids to know about their history, about the ancestrality of their culture. Exactly. And now we are going to talk to Brian Afonde, who's a Kenyan producer and designer, and I can't see Brian. Yes, you're here. So, President Macron, you already know Brian. He was there in 2023. Come. Okay.
Okay. How are you? I remember you from Paris. Yeah, it's good to see you. Welcome to my country. Thank you. Hello, sir. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you, sir. So, I said, okay. Yes, so let me just explain something. This is the first time in this country that we created what you call a 4-world video projection experience. The first time we were able to showcase it was in Guéthéréque in Paris, and this is the first time in this soil we were able to do it. It was a co-production between, of course, Kenya and Paris and France, and we had about 15 Kenyans who worked on the production itself. I was the lead producer, and the executive producer, of course, was Michael. What you're going, and Mercy is one of my colleagues who I work with, and I really want you to hear from her, because she's very young and talented as a sound designer. Probably you can introduce yourself real quick and just say what you do on the project.
Hello. So, yeah, my name is Mercy. In terms of the Mugumo project, I was sorry? Kenya, yeah. Yes. So in the Mugumo project, I was the sound designer and music producer. I did have like 3-4 other people that I worked with for specifically this, the sound aspect of Mugumo, to be able to bring together the visual side of things to tell a beautiful story.
Yes, exactly, Your Excellency. It's a Kenyan tree, and this Kenyan tree, they believe that if you go around it 7 times, you can change gender. So I would really want I really want you to go inside and enjoy the experience. It's a myth, it's a mythology. So welcome, gentlemen.
So for the best experience, it's better if we are not too many, because otherwise you won't see the walls, because it's a 4-wall installation. So, right here. So, the less we are, the better the experience is. Yes. Thank you. Ça va? Karine, c'est go? Quand on ferme? Eh ben, on ferme alors. Can we please? can we be in the middle? It's going to be long. So we're starting with the Mugumu tree.
Before time had a name, before earth had memory, there was only silence, then a whisper of light. One became many, many became form, and form became life. From the heavens, a gift descended, not as thunder, but as a breath, a blessing. It touched the earth, and the earth remembered it. From soil and spirit, humanity was shaped. Gikuyu, guided by light. Mumbi, the mother of becoming. Beneath the Mugumo tree, heaven and earth spoke as one. Seasons turned, hands built, life expanded. But even in abundance, the heart longs. So Gikuyu came to the sacred tree, not with words, but with sacrifice. And through fire and surrender, his prayer rose. And the heavens answered. Where there was absence, came presence. Where there was longing, came joy, life restored. Time moved forward, children of the soil, learning, becoming, finding their place between past and future. For every path is discovered through living. The sacred does not shout, it waits. The Mugumu stood, not as a tree, but as a bridge. And in its presence, transformation was awakened. The child returned, no longer the same. The land bore witness, the family understood, and the Mugumu remained silent, eternal, keeper of secrets, guardian of becoming.
There's a second one. Karim, this is Kamchatka. It is in Beijing with the Ministry of Culture. So you are in the Palace of Abomey. last one from South Africa.
The planets are a woven tapestry, shifting life source into existence behind our eyes. Pupils and masks we wear to hide the identity of almost gods.
A pair of claws rake the dark. Fertile soil this fabric of black.
An ode to Menephazi, whose maker crawls upon her face, naive, dispersed in surrender to creation, the innumerable one.
With the wind as the wood, and the soul as the flesh, we are bone dressed in breath, we are home swept of ash, we are life licked by death.
Clothed in light and dripping smoke, we pray our mouths shut, we fever dream our bodies into the curve of a sinking god.
And on the final day, the artist adds paint. Some places a spill, others leaning for spray.
We are the holy type, weaving spells once cast by those long past to keep this world breathing. These tales keep grandfather sun and grandmother moon in place.
Thank you. Wow. So this was great track, but you need to imagine it's a planetarium of 200 people watching this. 4,000 kids. It's phenomenal for history because immersive is the best way to tell stories that are not tangible, you know, mythologies and all that kind of stories. So for us, it's a real tool to go a little bit more far than what we can do in films or on books. So yes, this is a tool, and the Sensei is really supporting us for this. They really supported us, so it was a real pleasure to do it. And we are now learning to work between different continents, thinking of circulation, distribution, co-production. It's really important for us to be able to do something that is not only rooted in Paris, but that is just like, that has an international dimension. So thank you. Thank you for attending.
Mr. President, we would like to keep this. So once you leave here at 5 o'clock, we want to keep this exhibition so know that everything is being worked out.
Yes, how long do you want to keep it?
For the foreseeable future, and also student schedule. So
they want to leave that. Parce qu'en fait,
so also the students can engage.
Okay, so we need to just check with the technique because we have the...
I consider it as is.
Super.
Thank you.
Ah, okay, so you leave for something like that?
Você?
Não, podia pegar aqui.